Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, April. Today's April 18th, 2018. 4/18/18. Cool. 2/18. Anyways, welcome back. Happy Hump Day. Hump Day. You know, it's Hump Day, and you might as well talk about what's on everybody's tongue. This is probably going to be filled with puns, okay? But anyway, we're going to talk about PornHub, and we're going to talk about Verge, and talk about that whole freaking situation. And why? Well, because, you know, look, yesterday I saw the news, okay? I did my video really early on in the morning, and I just went about my day doing all the things I have to do. As I was reading the comments, as I was looking at other people's videos, you know, some guys, you know, the ones that I kind of respect in the space, you know, in the sense of like Ivan on Tech, you know, Boxman, whatever. Anyway, they were saying pretty much what I was saying. Nothing, you know, the implications, they understood, they understand. But then I started seeing, you know, other people's videos. I started seeing what the commenters were telling me, what other people were telling me. That, you know, how everybody was really negative about this news. Like, super negative. Like, this is bad, this is wrong, this is like, and I'm like, well, why? First of all, I wasn't really paying attention. I had too much shit to do. But, you know, today I'm kind of like just taking a little break. I'm in between meetings and stuff. I still haven't done my video, hence why I'm recording. And as I'm just taking a little break, I'm looking at, you know, see what else is out there that I didn't get caught up with. And, you know, I just, look, I'll be honest. I was watching the fucking Big Swears video, and it pretty much, it was titled as to, like, you know, like, this is such a wrong move for Verge or some stupid shit like that. And I was like, yeah, whatever. Let me just watch it. Anyway, about halfway through, I had to, like, again, turn it off and just start recording. Because it's just, bro, how fucking ridiculous is, I mean, this guy, and not just this guy, but, I mean, is this what you guys are telling me? Like, is this what other people are talking about, and how they're talking about this, or this coin, or this situation, and like this? I mean, the fuck is wrong with people, man? Who gives a fuck about your morals, or anything like that, or whatever? You know what I mean? Who the fuck is anyone to fucking talk about that kind of shit, okay? That's number one, all right? And again, who cares, okay? If that's what people want to talk about, great. Talk about morals, talk about whatever. But, you know, at the end of the fucking day, you know, I don't think he or anyone really is, anyway, you know, a fucking, a beacon of light, or a fucking trustworthy source when it comes to anything in the sense of, like, you know, morals. The fuck? Who is the... Anyway. That shit just drives me fucking... That shit just grinds my gears. No, but shit, seriously. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. So, look, you know, I'm a porn watcher, just like I'm sure, like, a lot of motherfuckers out there are, you know what I mean? Girls, guys, we all, whatever. And, whoever the fuck says that they don't watch it, or they condemn it, or they think it's horrible, listen, man, you know, I don't know, man. To me, if anything, you know, those people are not... Something wrong with them, all right? That's all I need to, that's all you have to know and have to say about that, okay? That's it. I mean, come on. Get the fuck out of here, you know, because I don't want to get into it, okay? I really don't want to get into it, okay? This is such a, you know, moot point, and it has nothing to do with, you know, the whole situation here. Anyway, honestly, like, I really had nothing to talk about, so I was like, fuck it, let me bring up the whole fucking Pornhub situation again, just because it's Hump Day. Honestly. And I just figured I wanted to, again, you know, reiterate more on this situation. I'm not going to harp on anyone else's fucking opinion. I really don't give a fuck, all right? But, like, look, at the end of the day, you know, one thing that I forgot to mention in yesterday's video is, you know, mass adoption. You know, that's what this really implicates more than anything else. I mean, this is just like the whole, you know, mass adoption aspect that we been talking about for a long time, for a while now. You know, doesn't matter how the fuck you feel about Verge. Doesn't matter how you feel about Pornhub. It doesn't matter about anything like that. Again, this is all about mass fucking adoption. The end. Look, when was it the iPad? I put an iPad. The fucking... the fuck was it called? The MP3 player? The MP3 player? I don't like Apple, obviously. But anyway, the point is that when that shit fucking came out, look, I was into tech. This was like 2001 or something like that. But I never bought that. I never bought it for a bunch of reasons. But it's, you know, when I saw that, it's not like I, you know, was hating on it. I mean, sure, I didn't like it for a bunch of reasons because I was a tech nerd, and I figured, you know, why the fuck would I spend a crazy amount of money just to get like a pretty MP3 player when I could just get this Kobe MP3 player for a few bucks? And sure, it doesn't look pretty, but fuck it gets the job done. And whatever. But the point, you know, when that came out, when damn, I can't, why am I fucking spacing on the fucking music player? iPod. When the fucking iPod came out, you know, what that did is that it fucking made it, made mass adoption fucking possible. Okay? Because up until then, the whole MP3 community, the whole MP3 everything was just straight up for nerds and the people in tech and just all that stuff, okay? It wasn't a thing where, yeah, sorry, I'm on my phone. I have to make sure, you know, one of my clients isn't contacting me. I got another meeting I gotta get to. So, you know, same thing with the iPhone, you know what I mean? Like, you know, up until, you know, the iPhone came out, everybody had a fucking BlackBerry. The cool thing to do was have a BlackBerry, but, you know, you would just see people with BlackBerries, and that was pretty cool, and that whole thing's like, oh, wow, they took it to the next level, or like the very, very new smartphones, the first ones, but for the most part, they were just a toy. They weren't really taken, you know, seriously. They were taken, again, like, oh, the people in this space are using these things. They're, you know, businessmen or have very important, you know, have a lot of things in the schedule. They just need it. It's like a little mini computer, whatever, okay? So, until the iPhone came out. And then when the iPhone came out, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, well, you know, man, this hair is fucking killing me. By the way, I got to get a haircut soon. This is horrible. I can't even. It's distracting me. Okay, I can't even imagine how it's distracting you. Okay. When the fucking iPhone came out, you know, what that did is that it brought that technology, the computer, okay, the handheld computer, to everybody's hands. And made it mainstream, made it, you know, user-friendly, and so on and so forth, okay? And that's the thing. Right now, cryptocurrency needs to get to that point, okay? And we're still far away from that, okay? But, you know, when a ginormous entity like PornHub, okay, starts accepting cryptocurrency or starts, you know, putting this into their on their radar, and in fact, a lot of people, you know, a lot of people in this space have this on their radar, because I don't want to get into too many details, but let's just say I know a lot of people in a certain industry, and that industry, okay, is very crypto heavy, because a lot of people in that industry, and I'm not just talking about porn, but everything around that industry, have a humongous stigma, okay? A stigma that doesn't allow them to even open up a bank account, okay? So a lot of these individuals, they still need to survive or, you know, live in this regular world, and a lot of them, you know, believe it or not, are actually good people, and they don't want to fucking lie and say that they do something else. They actually want to be honest. Be honest, okay? Be honest. But believe it or not, like in the sense of like, because like if, let's just say that you're a fucking porn star, you know, you have to lie to the government and say you do something else so that you can legally do your taxes. Because if you tell them the truth, guess what? They put a stigma on you, and they don't allow you to fucking participate with everybody else, okay? Meaning you can't have a bank account, you can't do a lot of motherfucking things, okay? So hence why a lot of people gravitate towards this space, okay? Because they just don't know or you know, aren't educated well enough into the whole financial system and situation. They get fucked over by just being honest, and then they have no other choice but to, in a sense, go into the space, all right? The crypto space. So, you know, when Pornhub, you know, said, hey, that's it, we're gonna fucking get Verge and we're gonna fucking move forward with this, you know, that's some humongous step that, again, if whoever doesn't fucking see it, look, man, I don't even know what to tell you. I just don't know what to fucking tell you. You know, you're just, I mean, dumb as rocks. Straight up. The end. Because again, this has nothing to do with how you feel or morals and none of that bullshit. It's just straight up capitalism, straight up, you know, business, and that's it. This ain't personal, it's just business. So, with that said, okay, let's just say that you own, you know, Bitcoin holy God, you know, and you're fucking super religious in this whole fucking thing. Again, it doesn't motherfucking matter, okay? Because if all you believe is in the Bitcoin, you know, what am I talking about, bro? I'm going on another fucking, let's just keep it on track. So, the point I'm making is that, again, like I was saying in the last video, yesterday, the implications for mass adoption are just humongous, beyond humongous, okay? Because again, we wouldn't have streaming without porn. We wouldn't have internet payments without porn. We wouldn't have, you know, the technology that we have today without fucking porn. Look at VR. Look at, I mean, we can just go on and on and on and on, okay? So, when I saw what happened yesterday, all right, just like what I'm seeing today, and as I'm looking at this going forward, this is a humongous shift in this space for the positive. Okay? And again, when it comes to technology, when it comes to all this shit, believe it or not, they are always, sorry, I'm wrong. Anyway, they are always leading innovators in when it comes to the space and tech, period. Doesn't matter what kind of tech it is or what kind of anything, okay? They just are. And by them taking that first step, which they always are the ones that take that first step, but by them initiating already and taking that first step and already planting themselves there. Because, look, by the way, I was on PornHub last night, okay? Fuck it, I'll fucking say it, you know what I mean? And I already saw an ad for fucking Verge. So, like I said, they already, it's there. It's happening, deal with it, okay? But anyway, they're already getting involved, so that means everyone else is already going to start falling in place. The end, okay? And if Verge, okay, like, this is something Big Square says, like, oh, Verge is horrible. Who's going to want that in their portfolio? Verge is going to be known as the porn coin. Okay, who gives a fuck, man? Again, are you fucking kidding me? Like, now they're known for something. That coin has a fucking actual use case. You know, the coin is going to start becoming part of everyday, you know, nomenclature, and etc., etc., etc. Okay? And again, are you fucking kidding me? Again, you and your moral fucking standards, and by you, I'm talking about anyone that has a problem with this. You know, you might have a fucking problem with, you know, Verge on your fucking portfolio. But look, I'm going to tell you straight up, you know, if I'm talking to my fucking friends and we're living in this fucking Verge porn future, whatever, like, and someone sees, you know, there's years in the future and they see my portfolio and they see, you know, Verge, you know, and it's at fucking, you know, $100 a coin or $2,000 a coin or some shit like that. And listen, you think I give a fuck what anybody thinks? And again, the people that are going to look at my shit anyway are going to be like, yeah, buddy. And that's it. It's not a big motherfucking deal. Look, there's a lot of fucking coins, a lot of, and like, I'm not a fucking investor in Verge, by the way. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of coins, there's a lot of everything out there, and like, there's a lot that, you know, a lot of coins that, hey, I don't fucking participate in, I don't believe in, I don't anything. There's a lot of coins that they believe in, you know, and others believe in, and it's all about free choice, about a free market, about your own sovereign, this choice, you know, to do whatever the fuck you want, and that's it, okay? So the audacity that him or anyone has to fucking, you know, judge you or anyone, get the fuck out of here. Go fuck a fucking goat. So we can record and put it on Pornhub. Ah! By the way, did you guys see that meme? You know, it was like a Pornhub thing, you know, it said, you know, millions of people getting fucked hard at the same time. And it was just a picture of Verge, you know, tanking. Really funny. So, you know, like I said, you know, you got to take, you know, you got to laugh about this. You got to take it with a grain of salt. You got to understand, you know, what it really means. And that's it. And look, Ivan on Tech, which is a fucking kid. Okay. This guy's in his early 20s. You know, he was making a humongous point as to where, and from the, you know, tech perspective, you know, like tech, you know, mind, you know, saying that, listen, man, you know, you know, the easiest fucking thing to move tech forward is using, you know, the want and the desire of the people. You know, what do people want? They want closeness. They want, you know, they want relationships. They want all that shit. So, you know, again, that's why dating apps are always a fucking leading indicator and leading forward, you know, this whole space. Again, why the fuck does Zuckerberg create Facebook? To meet chicks? Come on. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Why does a man do anything, okay, in order to get that? Okay, and that's it. And straight up, the end. I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay, like actually, I do want to hear it. Comment, please. You know, let's conversation. But seriously, you know, get the fuck. I mean, come on, man. You know, like these things just drive me fucking nuts. Okay, they grind my gears. By the way, I keep saying that because I'm gonna see if I can put a little cartoon here, which I probably will. Okay, so what else? Besides the mass adoption, besides, you know, the indicator that, you know, now, you know, an actual entity has given it a green light. Now other entities can give it a green light. Other corporations, other corporations can look at this space, look at Pornhub, look at how they're dealing with everything and use it as research and development so that when they're dealing and they're going to do implementing their shit. I mean, you know, again, I don't understand why people just do not understand. You know, I know the ones that get it, great, wonderful. But the ones that just don't get it, again, man, you just, you know, give me your money. I mean, get the fuck out of here. So, and look, let's just talk about, you know, Verge straight up. You know, what the fuck? Okay. Let's just talk about Verge in the sense that, like, look, I didn't know anything about Verge. I didn't know any fucking thing, anything. I watch, Doug Polk, his video, and, you know, and he was making fun of himself, you know, about this whole situation. It was great. Then I saw the video that he did, like, hating on Verge, which I thought was hilarious because, you know, I didn't even know that. And I saw the whole story. And after watching that whole fucking thing, I'm like, damn, you know, that fucking guy from Verge is pretty shady. You know, he's kind of giving fucking Roger Ver a run for his money, that whole situation. But when I saw the totality of everything, and at the end of the day, if all he did was raise, you know, 20 million motherfucking dollars in order to just get this partnership going, wow. Wow. And kudos to you, Mr. Verge guy. I don't know his fucking name. But, I mean, for real. Get the fuck out of here. That is a million times more commendable than what fucking like a guy like Roger Ver did, okay? Which is, what did he do? He forked off Bitcoin, and he's trying to make that shit the real Bitcoin, and like, you know, throwing everything that everyone in the space has done, you know, in the toilet. And, you know, you just say, hey, look, this new thing that I just created, this is the real thing, you know, this is the Coca-Cola, everything else is just fucking Mr. Pibb, suck a dick, all right? Okay, big difference, okay? All this guy did was trying to make a buck. And by trying to make a buck, I'm talking about the Verge guy. Look at this that he did. Look at this partnership. Look at this thing that he just created. And again, years from now, you know, Verge might not even exist. Verge might be, you know, in the toilet. This could be, you know, a laughable moment in crypto history, but it's also a very important moment in crypto history. You know, so a lot of first, you know, make it, and, you know, we still know of them today. But a lot of first, we never hear about them ever again. But if it wasn't for that first, we wouldn't be where we are today, and et cetera, and so forth, and so on, and all that shit. So, again, this is like a humongous moment for the crypto industry as a whole, period, in the story, in the day. A lot of fucking noise, man. What the fuck? Helicopters, trucks. Anyway, hope you guys can still hear me. So, yeah, guys, happy fucking hump day, all right? Because, for real, like, you know, to me, if anything, like, you know, the announcement should have been made today. You know, so there would have been, you know, as punnable as humanly possible. Because, again, you know, this whole story, you know, everything from everyone on the PornHub Verge end, you know, to us, you know, talking about this shit, it's just pun after pun after pun after pun. So, you know, I think that's the one thing. If they fucked up, that's the one thing that they fucked up now. You know what I mean? Like, I think they should have just, you know, like, debuted this on hump day. But, you know, pretty much everything else, look, man, just talking from a business perspective, talking about, you know, from the perspective of a seller, you know, the Gary Vee, Steve Jobs perspective, talking about, like, all, man, the way that they did it, the announcement, everything that, you know, everything was done pretty fucking great. As great as you can do it with, you know, a fucking guy raising a couple bucks and Pornhub, you know, now, I mean, are you kidding me? Wow. I mean, very impressed, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us, okay? I mean, seriously, I mean, I look at this, and anyone that is in charge of Dash, in charge of Litecoin, in charge of any one of these other cryptocurrencies, you know, I mean, they should be embarrassed. They really should be, okay? Because, I mean, this fucking guy, again, I don't even know who the fuck he is, you know, the Verge guy, and just, you know, doing everything that he fucking did in order to just make this partnership happen. I mean, what the fuck is everybody else doing? Exactly. They're all fucking nerds. And now you understand why. And there's nothing wrong with nerds. The nerds are building everything, okay? Well, I'm a nerd. We're all nerds in a sense. But, again, now you understand, again, the importance of why we need everybody in this space, okay? Because that guy, the guy that split off a Dogecoin to Dogecoin Dark to create Verge to where we are today, I mean, it's fucking crazy, man. That's insane. And laugh at it all you want, but I mean, again, you know, this guy has just, you know, turned the tide for, you know, like a lot of fucking people. I mean, it's fucking crazy. It really is. It's really, for the whole space and everything as a whole, it's really fucking cool. And yeah, it's just fucking amazing, man. It really is. I mean, I could just go on and talk about this for forever, you know, but I'm not. I gotta get going soon, but it's really cool. Really, really fucking cool. And I mean, for real, the sky's the limit. Like, seriously, it's gonna be super fucking amazing. It's a day that will live on in infamy, or at least a day on the cryptocurrency timeline, which will be, you know, remembered for a very long time, forever. I mean, when we were talking about this whole industry, I mean, we were talking about other industries yesterday, and we were relating it to the porn industry. You know, it was all very fresh not just in my mind, but in a lot of people's minds that know these things. So anyway, so who is to say that, sorry, the thing got cut off, you know, again, just telling me I'm fucking talking too long, I gotta turn this off anyway. But yeah, who's to say that, you know, this is, again, a monumental point in history on the timeline of this, you know, the whole crypto space. You know, I really do think it is. And a lot of us that know what's up, you know, also know that, you know, the implications of it, you know, immediately from the moment it was announced, it was just like, wow, here we go. You know, rocket fuel, okay? This is the kind of rocket fuel that we were talking about, that we need, okay? The mass adoption, okay? And obviously, it's not going to happen overnight, okay? Look, I'm going to tell you straight up what I think about the dump, you know? What I do think is that, like, a lot of people were in the PornHub community, in the inside, and a lot of people in the Verge inside, they kind of knew what was going to happen. You know, they were the ones that were holding a lot of coins, okay? And they dumped them with the news, okay? Because they know that, you know, the infrastructure, the whole thing isn't really built yet, set up yet. And, you know, they're just dumping, you know, waiting for that shit to, you know, go low. Remember, there's no such thing as bad news, you know, so obviously they're using this bad news to their advantage, okay? And then, you know, start buying back as soon as they hit their low and just take it to the sky. At the end of the day, I don't think anyone's going to start using this shit right away in order to fucking, you know, buy porn or whatever the fuck it is that they're going to do with it. But, you know, it's the first step. And by the way, someone was throwing some numbers out the other day as to, like, you know, the porn industry, like, as to how much they fucking make and how many people actually use it, and et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, again, you know, moral values aside, you know, whoever doesn't fucking understand, you know, just the fucking, the size of this market and, you know, the implications, you know, from a capitalist standpoint, you know, are just fucking crazy. You know, this is just like, again, like, you know, remember when I was a fucking kid and people were talking about video games as like, oh, this isn't a valid thing. There's no way in hell that, you know, video games or anything like that is a sustainable, you know, market or sustainable industry or sustainable anything. And, you know, now, you know, video games. Hey guys, sorry about that. I just got home and I just read up that BAT, you know, the basic attention token, just signed a huge deal. Big announcement. I don't know. I just heard it real quick and I had to, you know, upload this, you know, as part of the video. But yeah, anyway, BAT, basic attention token, made a humongous deal, or has a humongous deal going, or announcement with the Dow Jones. I looked into it a little more. The Dow Jones media subsidiary, whatever, doesn't matter. Fuck Pornhub. This is an even bigger partner with, you know, an actually valid token, with something that's working. We already use a Brave browser, etc., etc. So anyway, see, mass adoption, one after the other. All right, guys, it's just a little I don't know if I'm gonna put this at the beginning or the end of the episode, but anyways, yeah, man. All right, it literally adds to everything that I was just saying right now. And bam, let's see who's talking about this. Let's see if this is a big news or not. I think it's beyond crazy big news. Now we're talking. All right, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, I don't know where I left off, but I really got to go. I just got to end the video there. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Yeah, the thing got interrupted because, you know, they called. They're at the coffee shop. They've been waiting for me. I got to go. All right. Again, please like, please subscribe, please share. And I'll see you guys mañana. Have a happy hump day and PornHub Verge, baby. That's right. We're going to fucking, you know, the crypto space is never going to be the same again. See you guys mañana.